Hello and welcome back to Saints Row. Last time we did some prep work and a bit of the Los Carnales activities, and we're gonna be continuing along the same lines. So, more Hitman.
I'm glad you could make it. One of my niggas is in trouble and I need you to help. He's got a big court case coming up, and the prosecutor has a whole line of witnesses that could put him away. Well, needless to say, that ain't gonna happen. I got a list of all the witnesses, and I'll pay you for each one you can take out. That's straight with you?
So yeah, same deal here.
I feel like the courts might look at the fact that all of the potential witnesses have just been murdered and think something fishy's going on there.
Details. I might have just suffered unfortunate accidents involving bullets and rockets.
There are so many witnesses, though.
It could happen. So let's see what else we got. Yeah, I decided to just do all the Hitman lists right here, at least get those active. Oh, it's closed. Well, not anymore, isn't?
Your table is this way, sir.
我是王生态，欢迎
My name is Wong.
Oh, it's that dude.
Welcome to my tea house. Please sit down.
很高兴认识你。
It is an honor to meet
需
you.
要像你这样的勇
It
士。
is rare in this country to find someone with your tenacity.
这里面的人都曾陷害过我
Contained
的家
inside
人。
are the specifics about a group of men who have wronged my family.
要狠。
Go and speak to them, but they are not to be harmed.
He heard me wrong. I wish for them all to be dead. Do we have a deal?
Well, I was looking forward to just speaking to them, but fine, I guess this works too. The hot dog man must die.
I forgot Wong was the guy who gave you Hitman targets in this game.
But yeah, he does appear in the later games, doesn't he?
Yeah, he shows up in 2 for Mission Chain.
Oh, alright, I seem to have completely forgotten about that. It's been a while since I played that, so yeah. No surprise there. Also another chop shop right here around the corner, so might as well do that as well.
I remember right, he was at the end of the Ronin saga.
No, I said don't. Yes. I promise, everything is on time. We got nothing to worry about. Alright, goodbye. I am so fucked. What's up, man? Got any extra time on your hands? This guy Wong put in a big order and I'm having a shitty time finding the cars he asked for. If I don't deliver, I'm as good to him as a used condom. What do you think? Want to help me find a few rides?
And same deal here. Nothing fancy about any of this. Well, these sports cars can be a little bit of a pain to actually acquire, but we'll get there eventually.
It feels like a lot of padding that you get basically all the same activities, but in triplicate, one for each gang location.
Yeah, and also I can't just take a chop shop vehicle to a different chop shop because that would be too simple.
Oh, that's
So I
kind
have
of
to
annoying.
drive all the way over to the other one. But oh well. And here is the last one of the chop shops in downtown. You see, I also have the slingshot car there on the HUD, just highlighted, in case I happen to come across one.
Man, hold on for a second, man. Perfect. That shit is fucking perfect. Check it out, player. Would you believe that 4 niggas got shot in that car? That ride looks like I jacked it right off the lot. My work's in fucking demand, son. And with you jacking some cars for me, we could both be making some chip. What you say?
Well, sure. Well, I see an FBI car there on the list, so that's gonna be fun to get. Also, the white Bronco is named Nordberg. Nordberg, of course, being O.J. Simpson's character in the Naked Gun films.
Ah.
Which is a fairly clever reference for this particular game. But yeah, that'll do it for the chop shop lists for now. We'll return to that once we actually finish them off. But first we have some more Hitman here. We have completed the Project's Hitman list except for this guy.
Hank must die.
He certainly does. He must burn. I don't know if it works if I throw the Molotov at the car, so let's just get him out of there. He's not too impressed by that. Okay, let's see.
I'm amazed that I'm amazed that the nearby cop just didn't give that much of a shit.
Nah, well, it happens.
This aiming thing is a little tricky.
A little, but we do manage it eventually. I had to drive around for a little bit to get him to respawn, because the first time I found him I only had one Molotov, and that didn't really work out. Also, we unlocked the Platinum SMG, which is twice as strong as the regular one. Also holds a bit less ammo, but still worth it, I think. It's a very good weapon. And that was the last car for the Carnales chop shop, I believe. And we just unlock a special variant of one of their gang cars, so nothing particularly exciting. So here I'm driving around the arena to try to get Bucky to spawn. I have Bill highlighted, but that doesn't matter. I read online that it might actually make these guys less likely to spawn if you have them highlighted. So I didn't have Bucky highlighted there, but I did find him eventually. Also, that thing about them spawning less often when highlighted is probably just a... Probably isn't even true, but
yeah,
whatever.
I imagine it's one of those weird, like, rumors that just kinda goes around.
Yeah. Probably just some kind of placebo effect thing going on there, but at least I did get that. So now here's just gonna draw Bill out, and we do that in the only way we possibly can. By raising all kinds of hell. And getting a 5-star wanted level. Ah, there he is. Hello. Bill has been successfully killed.
Hooray!
And we unlock the Platinum Riot Shotgun. Also a very good weapon. And from doing all the Hitman missions, we get the Platinum Rocket Launcher.
And a friendly fire discount.
Yep. And Mr. Wong. And we also have the FBI vehicle, so we can take this to the chop shop. Let's just get rid of the wanted level here. Alright, so we have our FBI car, so let's just see. Here I was trying to figure out what to do, because I figured I should probably get this thing saved. Like in a garage. Or when you take it to the rim jobs, it will also get saved. Although I don't think it does if you don't customize it, which you actually can't do with the law enforcement vehicles and emergency vehicles in this. So I don't know about that. So here, I should probably save. And then the game just froze.
Yep. Oh no.
Thankfully I was expecting that, so the only thing I had to redo was well, drawing Bill out and doing all that stuff. Taking him out. So that was the only thing I had to replay.
Well, that's not too bad, I guess.
That took like 5 minutes.
Hey kid, how'd you like to make some quick cash? Evidently you aren't familiar with the no touching rule. You want the money? You do me a favor. I got a couple of high-profile regulars who want a little more than a lap dance. Now normally they could go off to the VIP room, bust a nut and be on their way. But these guys have special taste they like to keep, private. Being caught with a hooker is bad enough. Being caught with a fat hooker is even worse. I got a girl waiting.
Hey, no kink shaming, buddy.
All you gotta do is pick up the John, give the two of them some privacy. Just make sure no one sees what's going on, alright?
So this is Escort. The cutscene kinda explained what we have to do here. Have to entertain these... Well, we have to have our entertainer work with these customers here as we drive around trying to avoid news vans. So let's see how this goes. There's a pretty funny dialogue here, so we'll try not to talk over it too much.
You sure no one followed you? Good thing I'm already lying on the floor.
I'm getting paid tonight.
Let's cut the chit-chat and get to business.
I think your belt is stuck.
Why are you strapping that on?
Slow down and enjoy it.
Wow.
Oh, right there!
Oh, you're bad.
At the first level of Escort, not too bad.
Hey, Dios mío, no pares!
That's right, baby.
Jesus, that hurts!
Put your hands right here.
It's just one news van and we can just drive around the airport to get rid of them.
I think you're gonna pop. About fucking time. Oh, you were great, really.
That was worth it.
Escort can be a really annoying activity, but the dialogue in Central 1 and 2 is generally pretty funny, which makes it a little bit better.
Thanks again.
In 3 it's just really generic, so that was like, whatever.
Was it also tied to Zemos, or am I thinking of a different mission?
Sorry, what?
Wasn't the escort missions in 3 tied to Zemos too, or am I thinking of something else?
Yeah, I think they were. There was also Tiger Escort, but that is different.
Yeah, that's something else entirely.
That's the jerk who cut me off.
Okay, and this guy wants us to kill this person. So, might as well oblige, I suppose. Although they survived that, which is a bit of a problem because we have a whole bunch of these news vans on our ass.
Oh no!
So Escort can go south real fast and real easy. I think the news van gonna help us there.
Back seat.
Thanks.
Get closer.
Yes, mother.
Is that what you want? Holy shit! Are you?
And yeah, while I didn't mention it before, but we saw it in one of the earlier... Oh, hold on. Yeah, we also have to cause crash damage to other cars sometimes because these people are complete psychos, apparently.
Yeah, this is bizarre.
Yeah, after every couple of levels you have to go back to the place you started the escort activity to get a new girl because the one you have is too tired to perform. So that's a bit annoying as well. They removed that in Central 2. And now we have a PI on our tail, and we have to get 2 seconds of airtime, which I could have done from that ramp, but I noticed it too late, so that was a problem. Also, I would have flown right into that wall, so...
Yeah, that probably wouldn't have been good.
Yeah.
Man, they are really asking a lot of you in Escort.
Yeah. These old perverts, they have very specific tastes, so, you know. Because the PI's car is super fast.
Sure, looks like it. Holy shit.
Like it's just completely outgunning us. Whoop. That was a wall. That was my bad. Out of the way, out of the way. Didn't notice that. That's not gonna be the last time I hit that wall. In an activity. I never seem to realize that it's there until it's too late. And that just led to a complete dead end, so I kinda had to make a U-turn in a very narrow space with like a million news fans right on my ass, but I did manage to at least get the airtime, so now we can actually get the pressure gauge back up, so that's great. Oh dear, this is all kinds of...
Ooh, you're cutting it real close there.
That wasn't even close. Yeah, I was a little bit worried in all of that, but I just about managed it.
I'm just glad I don't have to clean it up.
That, I think, was the hardest one of these that I had to do. Is that a cop?
I think so. Good start. Good start.
Is this a sting?
You're disturbing the beast in my pants.
I got everything you asked for right here.
So now we have to evade their significant other.
Hey, watch it! You're making a mess back here.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
Good.
Gently, baby, gently.
¿Estás tratando de matarnos como mierda? Yeah, you like that?
Could you cheat to the left?
Yeah, these just keep getting tougher and tougher. Now we have the IRS on our ass as well. So it's like everyone's trying to kill us.
Drive the car. That gets the blood pumping faster. I'm ruined.
This is gonna
I'm
get
sorry,
me a
who knew?
Pulitzer.
You feel great, baby.
So this was actually a lot easier than level 5. All of these were easier than level 5. Level 5 was hard mainly because he wanted us to get the airtime. And I just couldn't find a proper place to get that.
Right.
That didn't you, sweetie?
You, missed the spot.
Baby, you can call me anytime.
We have to do this again.
At least we're getting paid quite well for this.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So, Escort level 8. Let's see what fun we have in Escort level 8.
Well, hello there.
This is gonna get me an award.
What the hell kind of car is that?
I'm glad you called.
Looks like a street racing car from, like, Need for Speed Underground or something.
I have no idea.
You're amazing.
Bet your mother must be really proud of you.
Yeah, I suppose that is the PI's car. Oh Jesus. Because it just spawns these armies of news vans just all around.
It's kind of incredible.
Did hit that wall this time. But we are slightly Austin Powers here, so let's see if we can... Well, that takes care of that.
Well, yeah, that works.
Look how many there are.
Who is this client? Why do so many paparazzi want to, like, catch this on film?
Right there.
Hello there, Carnales. Nothing going on here. I'm just passing through.
If they get any more footage, I'm fucked.
I like this guy's voice, though.
What's the point of roadhead if we ain't moving faster than I can walk?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna...
Ready for it?
I've been very, very bad.
Okay, well, we are just about done with this, so we can duck to the airport. We should be home free, basically, although it will spawn some right there.
Great. Now clean up and get out.
But it was too little too late.
Next time, you should bring your wife.
You guys can have that clean, right?
Frankly, I think I should burn this car.
Not your car, but yes. Just be gone with this car. I hope it's not clothing that these people have left in the car.
And yeah, we unlocked some clothing that we will never wear, so whatever. I think those were like zoot suit pants. So here is an activity that I don't think appears in any of the other games. Hijacking.
This doesn't sound familiar to me.
To the chase. Name's Ralph. My shipping company is fucked and I need help. I've got a list of shipments from our competitors. You go and rob those motherfuckers blind, you hear me? You keep whatever money you make. I just want those bastards to be hurting. You in?
Okay, 1930s gangster man, we shall do that. I guess we'll continue in this car. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize she was still in there. She's fine, no worries. I mean, the drug trafficking guy just despawned after the mission, so I assume that happened with her as well.
Now you've just abandoned a half-naked hooker just to her own devices in this neighborhood.
Well, when you put it that way, yeah, I guess I have. Thankfully, the club was right there, so it's like a 50-meter walk, so I think she'll manage. So yeah, hijacking, we are supposed to just, well, basically just steal cars. That's about it. But it's a little bit more action-packed than Chop Shop, and I just hit that wall again, so good job me. Because these vehicles have to be grabbed from drivers who are actually, well, driving them. Oh, hello there, officer. Nothing to see here. Just a bit of gang stuff going on, so never mind.
This activity is just begging for the Sleeping Dogs action hijack.
Yeah, that would make it a lot more fun. Yeah, level 1. Nothing really about that. We got like a 1 cross wanted level, so no issue there. But it does get much harder pretty quick. Because even with 2 crosses, we have a whole bunch of Carnales after us, and we also have a slight problem in our hands because, well, our rear-wheel drive vehicle currently lacks rear tires, so that's a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, it's not ideal, to say the least. Oh dear. Sorry guys, not having much control here at the moment, so just bear with me. But yeah, that was just a case of taking it to the mechanic. Wasn't too hard, and also went to the forgive and forget to get rid of the wanted level. So that was not all that eventful once I actually got the thing under something resembling control. Yeah, we just start with all the Carnales gang cars here. That was so easy that I didn't even bother to show any of that. Okay.
I'm glad that the game doesn't care if the target has died in the vehicle.
Nope. It also doesn't care if the vehicle is completely, like, wrecked as long as it technically moves. But this was probably the hardest one of these because the Carnales, they are pretty relentless here as well. And our car isn't very fast at the best of times. It also lost at least one of the tires. I think it lost both of the rear tires again, so that's great. Love that. So they're just constantly taking pot shots at us while we are driving this not very, well, not exactly pristine car, shall we say.
Right.
But we managed to create a bit of a gap there. They spawned in another car, but I don't think that matters all that much because we have made it back. So now that we are done with the gang vehicles, we are getting some different cars. This time it's the cops who are after us. For some reason I found the cops much easier to evade than the Carnales here. I'm not entirely sure why.
Yeah, I can't think of why they would be easier to avoid than the Los Carnales.
It is the Carnales. Los means the.
Yeah, I know what I said. The Los Carnales.
No. No, that's not how you do it. Dex is gonna kick your ass, you know.
I'd like to see him try.
But yeah, he's very particular about that. We'll get to that later.
My wife was almost a widow.
It's a pretty fancy street here.
This guy's taking us on quite a ride, and he also managed to hit at least 2 trees, so good job. Let's see if he can hit a third one. Not quite.
This dude just hates trees.
We've been waiting a long time for this.
And the cops are not too pleased. Yeah, good job putting the roadblock over there. We're not even going that way.
Officer, please. We're not the ones who hit all those trees. It was the body of this dude. You want him?
Yeah, go shoot him instead. Well, I hope Mr. Gangster Man doesn't mind us bringing the cops right here. I guess not. So this one actually, we're going to do something a bit different. Because I'm going to exit this activity. Because that car is a bulldog. It's wanted for one of the chop shops. And at this point of the game, it's basically impossible to find outside this activity. So I'm just gonna steal this. And then I'll just return to do the mission. And it seems to have wedged itself, so good job. I'll take that. This thing handles really, really bad.
It looks rough.
The car handling in Saints Row, in general, I don't think has ever really been its strongest suit.
I thought it was fine once they made the jump to the third.
Nah, well, it was better, I suppose. But in 1 and 2, it's pretty rough.
Yeah. I've only ever played the PC version too, which that doesn't really do it much favors.
Well, I mean, if you had a controller.
Well, yeah. Even so, it is still pretty janky.
Yep, that it is. So our final vehicle for the hijacking activity is the SWAT van. Yeah, you were saying?
I was gonna say, it would probably help if I drove vehicles that weren't just the Pee-wee.
Yeah, that might do it. Good job, guys. I don't think ramming into the back of this huge SWAT van at top speed really is gonna work very well for you guys.
No, details. They'll figure it out.
No, they won't. But anyway, we can just push everything out of the way with this thing. It's pretty good.
I imagine that makes this level pretty easy relative to some of the other ones.
It is pretty easy. I did hit a roadblock and lost a tire here, but oh well. Hello guys, nothing here. Just fellow SWAT team member.
Just a guy who really regrets what he's done.
And from doing that, we get some, well, kind of a racing suit type thing. Which we'll be wearing at some point in the future. So, what we got next is a bit more Snatch. Oh joy.
Wait. Where you think you going? It's been a while since a client came in here. That's not to say my girls can't make you come. It's just that I ain't got no girls to do it. ¿Sabe lo que digo? It's like this. I had the finest chicas on the block. Then these fucking padrotes come rolling around and all of a sudden I'm left with nothing but stained sheets and some lube. Look, I need my girls, and I'm willing to pay whatever it takes to get them back.
Okay, yeah, we know how this works. Although, Here it does change things up a little bit, because sometimes the pimps are driving around with the girls and we have to rescue them from the car.
See?
And obviously we can't just blow up the car, because until we actually recruit the girls as homies, that would not go so well for them.
Yeah, that checks out.
Also, they don't fit in the ambulance. For some reason.
There's so much space in the back.
Yeah, but according to Saints Row, the ambulance is a two-door vehicle, so I guess we have to improvise a little bit. That is a four-door vehicle, but that's also in really bad shape. But this one looks to be in working order, so if you would get in the car, that would be great. Thank you, ladies.
Whoa, my seatbelt ain't on.
Too bad, we're going. So yeah, Snatch level 8. Pretty rough. And by that I mean really, really rough. But this is kinda ridiculous. One problem here, of course, is also that in Saints Row 1, you can't customize vehicles to the extent you can in Saints Row 2. So you can't make your car stronger for this.
Oh no, that would definitely make it way harder.
Yeah.
I actually completely forgot how extensive the vehicle defense mods were.
Yeah, and none of those exist here, so you will probably go through quite a few cars in this, unless you bring like an FBI car or something, which I will do for the later instances of this. I didn't have one right now, so... oh well. So yeah, it just devolves into this at all times, basically. And they really want these girls, don't they?
They sure do.
Like, this difficulty level here is, well, I'm not sure if I would call it ludicrous, but it's pretty close to that. Like, this is not as hard as drug trafficking level 8, but it's still pretty rough.
If he needs me that bad, I guess I can go.
Right, so instead of going to the brothel, well, first of all, we'll pick up the last one of them because she is pathfinding. Good job.
I think you might need to like give her a hand. There you go.
Yeah, that seems to be the idea. And yeah, I'm not driving back to the brothel with 4 stars, or 4 crosses in this case, I suppose.
That seems like a poor idea, yeah.
So let's just head back to the forgive and or forget.
You kill us, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. And yeah, now I actually think I know why it's harder to evade the Carnales than it is the cops. The cops don't use automatic weapons.
Oh, that explains it.
All these fuckers have SMGs, and they'll just fuck you up. But we did manage it eventually, and now we can dress as a pimp. Yay! Exciting.
Hooray!
But we are now done with the Carnales activities, and that means we can start with the missions.